Project Games versus Card Heroes, and this crossover everyone's been begging for.
Between Tom Elkman of Project Games and SLY
3 years in the making.
If you wish to see an alternate ending to this duel, head over to Skin 2 Mainstream's channel.
I will be watching both versions separately,
let's get on with the show.
Is redundant considering you could probably see that through your upload schedule. Oops.
Welcome back to the Red Eyes Duelist League. We've made it all the way to the finals where the two strongest
Tournament out of nowhere.
face off for first place.
I'm waiting for the James versus Jace, you know, comparisons.
Where only one will be crowned the champion. As they approach the
Well,
battlefield,
you have an actual audience. That's more than most of us can afford.
Tom Elkman,
It definitely has nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's something.
Who'd think I'd end up in the Duelist League?
Not me.
Shut up.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't believe I've made it this far in my first tournament.
Your hair looks stupid.
So, you're SLY? Nice to meet you.
Same. But let's get the small talk. I'm itching for an epic
I
match
think it's
with
supposed to
someone
be
as strong as
realistic
you.
to what an anime character would have their hair look like, but it's anime versus real life.
The dual energy is strong with this one.
And next you'll tell me that he's got a power level of over 9,000?
I
The
plead the
more powerful your
fifth.
opponent, the more fun it is.
I hope you're ready, because it's time to get your game on.
Who knows, maybe those 2 innings is the reason it took 3 years to make.
Duel! I'll start this match if you don't mind.
I do like Sly's
Coming
dual
out
disc
Bison
though.
and Almost face up defense mode and setting 2 cards face down. Next,
And the
I use
animation's
the
nice, I gotta give him
Dangerous
credit
Machine
for that one. So
spell
this is the
card.
reason why it took
With
3
it,
years.
A number between
Fair.
1 and 6 is chosen during each of my main phases. Then either of us have to activate the corresponding effect depending on the roll. So, let's go!
Sly is already pulling out the stops of the slot machine card. Where it lands is anyone's guess.
Oh, it's-
Because of that effect, I have to discard a card from my hand to the graveyard.
Are you wearing
So I'll send Bison Knight
contacts?
Swift-bladed.
Wow, some cards I haven't even heard of.
Exactly.
This'll be interesting.
Keep in mind, this is not a card showcase. This is a duel.
True.
You need to stay focused.
What do you have? My conscience? I got this.
Your move.
Alright, my turn. And first off, I summon 8 fighters.
Well, to be fair, it's higher budget than Jace versus James.
Now, attack his Visor Knight Balmos. Full-on rampage.
Impressive, but it's still not enough. See, even though Visor Knight Balmos only has 1,600 defense points, once per turn he can't be destroyed by battle or card effect.
Alright. During my main phase 2, I activate the continuous spell card, Burn the Mighty. With this continuous spell card,
Don't know why you would
all your
activate
monsters
that in
lose
main
100
phase 2,
attack
it
for every
was in
star in
defense
their
mode, so I
level.
guess
With a
fair
spell
enough.
like that, I'm going to have to play more cautiously.
I set 1 card face down.
Go into the ranks or the Link Network and you'll be
Yugioh.
fine.
I'll activate the effect of Dangerous Machine Type 6.
That reminds me, you shouldn't have been able to activate
3.
Dangerous Machine Type
Meaning I
6
get
before
to
he
draw a
activated
card.
it.
You sure are taking a risk for what's
Semantics.
essentially an effect roulette.
But with
Yeah.
a big risk comes a big reward.
To be fair, if I was
summon
using
up
Dangerous
Bison
Machine
Knight
Type
Bronze
6,
and
let me
attack
tell you
him.
what thing I would always get. Either the negative effect and then a 6, or just a 6.
Considering I pull stunts like this all the time, I assume you have a plan for your monsters?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll discard 1 card from my hand to activate the Rising Energy Trap
I see
card.
that one monster's
And with
going
it,
with the
my
5
monster
Ds
gains
interpretation
1,500
of
attack
defense mode
points,
where it just covers
meaning it's
blue.
stronger than yours. Now go, Ranj. Destroy his 8 fighter.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
End phase.
When Ranj destroys a monster by
bad
battle,
phase or something,
I get
I
to
don't know.
draw a card. And now it's time for some synchro summoning.
Synchro Summon.
So, your monster's a tuner?
Exactly. I'll combine my 2 monsters
He's going to high
to
levels
make
now
Visor
because
Knight Drill
burden.
Bit. And with that, I'll end my turn.
Coolio.
So
Now it's
superheroes
my
that can synchro
I
summon.
draw.
Usually that's not how the hero
Now,
monsters work.
First off, I special summon Cyber Dragon.
Nice.
Then, I bring out Blackwing Steam the Cloak. Since Blackwing Steam the Cloak's a tuner monster, I can
Nice.
tune my monsters together.
Yes, it's
They
two
think
different
swords
scenarios,
are
but I
red,
assume
come forth.
we're following
I
mostly
super summon Crimson
Tom's
Blader.
point of view on this sort of thing, but I assume we get
Now,
to
with Blackwing Steam the Cloak's
Sly
special
will
ability,
have
a
his
steam token
point,
appears
or
on
his
my field in
perspective.
defense mode. Now Crimson Blader strikes
assume,
down his
of course.
fit-sized monster, Burning Blade.
Which, hey, cool.
That wasn't a bad play on his part, but since my monster was in defense mode, I'll take no damage. But thanks to its special ability, Drill Bit will come back to my side of the field.
Nice.
Are we having technical difficulties? That monster's effect should... Oh?
What? My monster didn't come back!
Due to Crimson Blader's
Yeah.
special ability, When it destroys a monster in battle, you aren't able to summon any level 5 or
We
higher
use this
monster.
from Jack vs. Yugioh
You're
in the final
locking me out of my
episodes.
strongest plays.
That's the plan.
Tom's monster is preventing Sly's card from returning.
Clever.
That's amazing. Pro level dueling right here.
I have no
I bet
idea
think
who
I
you
can only
are,
use a strong
but
monster to take down Blader.
Maybe
But
it's
I've got just the
Minako.
guy for the job.
By all means.
Minako Kaiba.
Gladly. Draw! And now my dangerous machine type 6 activates.
Where will the slot machine land this time?
5.
It's a 5.
Pop.
Meaning you have to discard a card.
What does this...
5s destroy a monster on the field. Whoops.
I'll discard this one.
Well, nothing's
Gotta
perfect.
Take down your monster with my Sasuke Samurai number 4. When he battles an opponent's monster, he creates a shadow clone of himself. Then you have to choose which is the real monster. If you choose right, the battle happens normally. But if you choose wrong, my shadow clone distracts your monster long enough for the real monster to destroy your card.
Sounds like a mouthful,
yes.
but I can get down with it.
I don't think I want to choose just yet. I activate the trap card Raigeki Break.
Yeah.
So now I discard a card to destroy your dangerous machine type 6.
Why not destroy my samurai?
Because now I've set the pieces in place to stop your attack right in its tracks. You see, when I have no cards in my hand while you declare an attack, I can special summon my Sasuke knife from the graveyard to end the battle phase.
Ever. It was the dummy.
He stopped my attack, destroyed my machine, and summoned a monster onto his side of the field all in one play. This isn't good. But you'll still have to deal with my shadow clone technique next turn.
He's certainly got a tricky set of monsters to deal with.
Hey, the tougher it is, the more I savor the victory.
I draw. I activate the spell card Pot of Greed. So now I get to draw 2 more cards. I follow that up with Monster Reborn. So now I can revive a monster from either one of our graveyards.
Gonna break out
Which
Obelisk.
card are you gonna pick?
Appear! Blue-Eyes White Dragon!
What?
That card's extremely rare. He must have discarded it earlier on in the duel.
Well, I said I did, so.
And now, time to show off a summoning method I'm quite fond of.
Well, Sly's acting skills have improved, but Tom's remained the same.
I summoned the knight with the sword infused with the
They given you haven't touched the series in so long, you're eventually gonna get forgetful.
Don't blink for even a second. Or
Ringless
you'll
in a
miss
sense.
the power plays for sure.
Yo!
I now activate my monster's special ability.
It's over.
By attaching one overlay unit, I can target your Sasuke Samurai.
Ignore what I was
stop
saying.
its shadow clone technique until the end of the turn.
I see. Before you would have had to take the gamble with my samurai, but now you've nullified its effects.
But I'm not done, as I now normal summon Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Sasuke takes the form of a samurai and a ninja?
Yeah.
That it does. Now, time for some
He
more
can be
exceed
everything at
summoning.
once.
I overlay my Sasuke Knight and my Ninja Grandmaster Sasuke.
Okay,
I
now we're
exceed
going to
summon
what I
the
was
rule of
thinking
the
of.
round table, Comics Hero King Arthur.
If you were wondering what I was thinking of earlier, I was wondering if we were doing the Link Master Rule 4 format. Clearly the answer is no.
A hero exceed monster?
Well, I don't think it's technically a hero, but
It's not really part of the
now my
archetype.
knight strike down his ancient Japanese warrior.
It's ancient
Excalibur
Japanese
Black.
warrior.
While it was nice seeing some new cards, I think it's about time I ended this. Now, Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand. Attack! Dragon Soul Slash!
You're wrong, Tom. I hold in my hand the card that can keep me in this duel.
Karibo?
I'll discard Extra Tick, and
Huh?
with its special ability, it negates one attack. Then, if that attack just so happens to be from a monster from the extra deck, I gain 2,000 life points as well.
Huh.
This duel's far from over.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting that.
How would you
Come
phrase
on, Tom. You should know just as much as anyone that when going up against someone who's known to be powerful, you should never doubt their skill.
Yeah, but how
I
is I
don't
supposed to
think
expect the
me
card I've
being
never seen
surprised
before?
that he used a card I've never even heard of counts as doubting their skill.
Yeah.
With no more cards to play, the turn comes back to me, and I'll activate the early present spell card. With this, I search for one card with gift in its name and add it to my hand.
Okay.
Then, I send the top card of my deck to the graveyard. The card I'm going to add is my Omnistar's Gift. And with this card, I'm able to fusion or synchro a Visor Knight by using the proper fusion or synchro material from my graveyard and field to summon it.
Visor Knight fusions and synchros? That's an interesting detail.
You'll come to find that my deck has all sorts of interesting summoning mechanics. For example, Almost and Ranj just so happened to also be fusion material. Fusion material to make one of my strongest fusions, Visor Knight Overdark.
Is it just me, or does this guy's deck seem like synchro heroes?
I can see how one would draw the comparison.
Yeah.
I'll flip my face down spell card, be Backlash, and with it, I destroy cards on your field up to the number of the Visor Knights on mine. So I'll destroy your Burden of the Mighty.
What?
Now you know how it
Your
feels to have
monster's
your
tough,
continuous
I'll give
spell
you that,
popped.
but I really do hope you have a plan to take out 2 stronger monsters.
I do actually, and it's all thanks to you. Once per turn, Visor Knight Overdark can banish 1 Visor Knight in my graveyard and increase his attack points by 400. So I'll banish the drill bit that you sent to the graveyard to make his attack points 3,000.
I don't think so. You see, my Divine Dragon Knight Felgrand can activate its special ability during either player's turn, which means I can detach an overlay unit to negate your monster's effect.
Take that, punk.
Good. Now I don't have to worry about your Felgrand special ability later on.
What?
Now Overdark, destroy his Climax hero King Arthur.
You can try. It won't work. Unless you have an effect. Wait, did you let it die?
Huh?
No, okay, good.
Your monster survived?
My monster has a special ability. You see, when it would be destroyed by battle, I can detach 1 overlay unit, causing 3 things to happen. First of all, my monster isn't destroyed. Secondly, my monster gains 500 attack points. And finally, you're stricken with 500 points of damage.
Remember when 3 effects were very simple? Now it's 3 effects and it's like you get a migraine halfway through.
Wait, that was what I was planning? I mean, yes, that was indeed what I was planning.
Smooth, Tom, smooth.
Fine,
What are you
Tom,
talking about?
it's your
I
move.
nailed it.
But thanks to Omnistar's gift, I have to discard all the cards remaining in my hand during the turn I used it.
Alright, my turn. And I summon my top runner.
The Vision Knight seemed like an
Tune a
interesting
monster,
archetype.
I can tune it with my Steam token to synchro
Never
summon.
be made, but
Strong
interesting.
monsters coming out. I can feel it.
No duh.
Alright, let's go. Behold, the soldier that has fought countless battles. I synchro summon Scarred Warrior!
You!
I gotta say, I'm pretty intrigued to see how you intend to get out of this one. Now, my Dragon Knight Felgrand. Take aim in his Overdark. Dragon Soul Slash!
Well, I do credit.
By banishing the
Okay,
Visor
crit
Knight
to
Swoop Blader, I
Sly
sent
on
to the
this
graveyard
one.
on my first turn.
May not be the biggest
I can
Guard
evade
Heroes
attacks
fan, but I
involving
can't
a Visor Knight.
disagree with his animation skills.
But now it's my counter
art
Arthur's
style.
turn. Excalibur Slash!
Looks like Tom takes the lead.
Darn it. I was hoping you'd attack with them in a different order.
And now since you're wide open, Scarred Warrior, attack him directly!
Does he have a blade for a hand?
With no more cards to play, I end my turn.
All right.
Like I said,
See
it's
if I
cheating
can
out the
top
budget
that
somewhere.
Draw.
One
Then again,
card
what
be
budget?
enough to swing the game back in Sly's favor?
I activate the Roll of Fate spell card.
Oh boy!
Now a dice is rolled, and a number between 1 and 6 is chosen. Then I draw that many cards and banish that many from the top of my deck.
Ooh, taking a chance, are we?
Yeah, seriously.
6.
Of course. Take a chance to make it all the way.
You're in no position to complain.
Luck or not, this is exactly what I need to catch up in this duel. And I'll start by activating the Time Wizard's Gift spell card. With it, the battlefield is rewound 1 turn, and all the monsters that were on my main phase during the end of it are summoned back. So come out, Visor Knight Overdark.
Aw, snap. I think I smell a comeback.
No duh.
That it is. And I'll continue by activating the ritual spell card Enter the King by sending these monsters from my
Next
hand to the
player in
graveyard.
Yagamashi.
I can summon out Visor Knight Lord Xenex to my side of the field.
A ritual too.
Now I'll summon out the Visor Knight
This is
Stray
still
Warrior
right?
from my hand. With her effect, I can special summon 1 level 5 or lower Visor Knight from my graveyard, but its attack and defense become 0. So I'll bring back the Visor Knight Yagamashi I sent as ritual material. I'll combine them both to construct the overlay network. I'll exceed summon Visor Knight Quick Bomber in defense mode.
Dude must have a short fuse.
And
Boo!
with his effect, I can detach 2 material to send 1 monster on your side of the field to the graveyard.
You know, upon extended
Then
look,
I
you
draw
get
a
used
card.
to SLY's
If the
look,
card I
so
draw
if this
happens
is
to
going
be
to
a
be his look
monster,
going
I take
further
300
in
points
the
of
future,
damage. But if the card I
it could be
draw happens
worse.
to be a spell or trap, you take 300 points instead. So I'll target your hero. And because it's being sent, his effect won't activate.
Floodruckers!
One of my monsters just got a one-way ticket straight to the graveyard.
No duh.
Now I draw and reveal.
Off the
Because
road?
it's a trap card, you take 300 points of damage. Now, Obadark! Attack his Scarred Warrior!
He has to attack that one first due to its effect.
It's a good thing my monster can't be destroyed in battle once per turn.
Fair point! But Lord Zenix is still here to destroy your monster. Now attack!
This is gonna hurt.
Xenix be like, I hope that hurts.
Like that, flies back in the duel.
I'll set a card face down and end my turn.
Well, this certainly has been an intense duel. But rest assured, I'm not down for the count yet.
Alright, I'm in a tough spot. I got 3 monsters staring me down, and with no cards in my hand, along with the Fine Dragon Knight Felgrand being the only thing standing in SLY's way at striking out my
This
life
guy's got a
points,
beard in
I
this
need to
shot.
draw something that'll help me out fast. The faith I had to put into my deck for this draw is unreal, but I have to do it in order to stay in this duel.
I draw.
No way, it actually worked!
You are the king of Dumblock.
Right now,
I
I
thought
don't
that was
care.
Fry
I just
from
need to stay in the
Futurama.
duel.
I set a monster.
He has the most powerful skill in the world,
Now I
dumb
activate the
luck.
Quick Bomber with my
Emphasis
Fine
on
Dragon
dumb.
Knight Felgrand. With no more cards in
So
my
defense
hand, my
though.
turn's done.
Draw for
I'll
turn.
activate Obadark's special ability, banishing the Quick Bomber in my graveyard to increase his attack power by 400. Now, Obadark, destroy his Dragon Knight Felgrand.
Even give an animation of him doing this.
My knight fought honorably until the bitter end.
That's true, but this duel ends here. Now, Lord Zenix, attack his face down.
Something about me. When I say things, I tend to mean them.
Okay,
Such is
Paul
how I'll
Heyman.
remain in this duel. Go! Cyberdraw!
Ooh!
I've heard of that card.
And due to its special ability, all monsters on the field are destroyed. Then, we each get to look at the top 5 cards of our deck. Special summoning any level 4 or lower monsters among them in face-up attack position or face-down defense position, and the remaining cards are added to our hands. Since you're the one who triggered this effect, you get to go first.
I don't know any of these
Not
cards.
bad, Tom.
Must be 3
Your
level
Cyberjar
4s.
may have destroyed my field of monsters, but I've got a new one set up and ready to go. Because 3 of the cards I drew off its effects were level 4 or
Gilgard,
lower monsters,
Great
I'm able to
Phantom
summon
Thief,
them.
and some
in
wizard
defense
guy.
mode, I'll summon Delvic Wizard and the Great Phantom Thief, and in attack, I'll summon out Gilgard.
This duel just keeps escalating. My heart's racing in excitement.
I've got 1. Duckle Mobile Cannon in face-down defense position.
How unfortunate for you. Go, Gilgard, attack!
And now, time for some more flip effect action. When Ducker Mobile Cannon is flipped face up, I get to retrieve a level 4 monster from my graveyard and add it to my hand. So I choose my 8th fighter.
That monster gave me enough trouble the last time.
Yeah.
But I've got my own way out. I'll tribute my Delvic Wizard to summon out Visor Knight Max Blader in attack mode. When tribute summoned, he gains 300 attack points. I'll set 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Alright, I draw. And I activate the spell card, Pot of Avarice. With this card's effect, I can shuffle 5 cards from my graveyard into my deck in order to draw 2 cards. I say, Cyber Dragon, Cyber Jar, Pot of Greed, and Burn the Mighty into my main deck, and Crimson Blade into my extra deck.
Sounds good.
Now I draw! Sweet. I now special summon Cyber Dragon.
Huh.
Your Cyber Dragon's
How
back,
lucky.
huh?
Managed to draw him again.
Well, then it's a good thing I summoned Max Blader.
Since you still control 2 more monsters than I do, I can special summon the Fiend Mega Cyber to the field. Then I activate
So?
the spell card Star Changer in order to level up my Cyber Dragon into a level 6 monster. With 2 level 6 monsters, I can construct overlay network. IHC summon Gullet Launcher!
Okay. Not bad.
Of course, I'm not done. For now, our normal summon King Goldfish.
I never see Gauntlet Launcher anyway.
I get to bring out another level 4 monster. Such monster being my Armored Bee.
Oh boy.
I activate my Armored Bee's special ability. So now I can target one monster you control, and it loses half of its attack points until the end of the turn. Now, Armored Bee, give us Blair the need for Sting Cream.
Oh,
no, it won't be that easy for you. Yes, my monster's attack may be halved due to your effect, but by banishing the Enter the King spell card in my graveyard, I'm able to increase his power by 500.
Now, with these two monsters, I can construct an overlay network. Where there's darkness, there's light. Where there's light, there's hope. IHC summon number 39, Utopia!
I'm here, everybody! You gave it the flash of the thumb.
I'm certainly on a roll today. Anywho, I activate Gauntlet Launcher's special ability. With it, I can attach one overlay unit to destroy one monster on the field. But, since there's no restrictions on how often I can use the special ability, I'll detach two to destroy Gilgar from the Great Phantom Thief.
I imagine he hasn't summoned Obelisk in this duel because, well, what happened last time he had a crossover and summoned Obelisk.
Rising Sun Slash!
This duel's not over just yet, Tom.
Of course not.
I've got a face-down trap card that'll keep me in it. Breakthrough Rush. And with it, we both draw and reveal the top card of our decks. Then, if they're the same type, meaning monsters, spell, or trap, your battling monster's attack points are increased by double till the end of the battle. But if they're different, then my monster's attack points are double till the end of the turn. So let's go. Now we draw and reveal a monster. What did you get?
Draw!
Thanks, bud.
Because you drew a spell card and I drew a monster, your monster's attack points stay the same, but mine are double, making it 3,500.
Except you also gave me a way to vanquish your monster. I know I can use my spell card, Eagle.
Oh boy.
So now Utopia gains 1,000 additional attack points.
Imagine that's where the splitting differences is.
Interesting.
And now, since you're wide open, Gauntlet Launcher and this Rocket Fist.
My Delphic Wizard won't allow that. By banishing him from my graveyard, I can negate one more
Imagine that
attack.
trap card would be where the split and differences
You stifled
add
my
up.
attack and saved yourself for one more turn. During my second main phase, I activated the spell card Pot of Greed. So now I get to draw two more cards.
Don't know why you waited on that one, but not my deck.
Cards I just drew face down, ending my turn.
Draw! I activate the spell card Water of Life. And with it, I can revive Visor Knight Lord Xenex from my graveyard. And now I'll summon out my 8th monster, Visor Knight Shining Warrior.
Oh, he's your ace.
Heir to the Visor Knight throne.
It's a long name. I'm gonna call him Bob. No, I'm kidding.
This doesn't look good.
Along with
Surprised
that,
you make
I
your
use
ace
Lord
monster
Xenex's
look like
special
you.
ability. Once per turn during my turn, I can banish one Visor Knight from my graveyard to reduce the attack of one monster you control by that amount. Because Obadark has 2,600 attack points, I'll reduce your Gauntlet Launchers by the same amount. Meaning that his attack points become 0.
I thought he had 2,800
Now,
attack
my
points.
Visor Knight Lord Xenex.
Whoops.
Attack!
Maybe I misspelled the
Both my
6s and
face
8s.
down cards. Damage diet and poison the old man.
Oh boy.
With damage diet, all battle damage I take this turn is cut in half. With poison the old man, I gain 1,200 life points.
Nice. Barely held on.
And now, you don't have the firepower to finish me off.
Actually, Tom, it's thanks to a spell card that you used last turn that I'm able to finish this
Ego
duel.
boost.
You see, I'll activate the face-down trap that I set, Gift of the Robber.
Oh boy.
And with Gift of the Robber's special ability, I'm able to take one spell or trap card effect from your graveyard and activate it on my side of the field. So I'll take your ego boost. and
Dude,
increase
I have an
Shining
Exceed
Warrior's
material on a
attack points
Utopia.
to power up my Visor Knight Shining Warrior to 2,800 attack points. And with that, you'll take 1,300 points of damage. Go! Visor Knight
13.
Shining Warrior! Shining victory!
Must have
You
miscalculated
really deserve
somewhere.
to be a top player. I hope to one day go against you again. Shoot, maybe we can even team up sometime.
But you'll have to wait
may have
double the
lost.
amount of time.
But that was one of the best duels I've ever had. Thank you.
Incredible! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Surprisingly, in the Project Games universe, the
Thank you all
SLY
once again
won.
for joining me in this
Then again, since
exciting
this series has two
story.
endings,
Watch
I
out
have
for
no
both
idea
these
what's
others.
canon. Maybe one will be
I'm
canon to
your
one
host,
universe and canon in the
and
other.
I'll see you next time.
Pick your
Till
canon.
then, happy dueling!
SLY Yugioh. I'll remember that name.
I'm sure we'll meet again, maybe. Who knows?
That duel against Tom was the perfect wake-up call I needed.
I need to quit dueling again and
Up
get
till
back to
now,
magic.
I've been holding my own against my opponents.
You have?
But
When?
he was one of the strongest I've ever dueled.
Well, to be
If
fair, I
I'm
guess you
going
were
to
holding
find
your
you,
own until you
the person I've
inevitably
been
lost.
looking for, I'm going to need to be ready for anything. So, I guess it's back to the grindstone for me. It's been 5 long years since you left Team Card Heroes to go on some secret mission.
Sure.
And even though the team
To be-
split up since
probably
then,
to become
we all
evil.
are eager to see your return, safe and sound. I can feel it. I know in my heart I'm getting closer to finding you. So hang on. I haven't given up my search yet, after all. If you're out there, just stay safe. I'm on my way. My leader, my teacher, my friend. I will find you.
Pronoun
Brains, Dolzer, Kotonoha. So, there's only one real question left for me to ask now, I guess. And that's, who do I have to take on next?
You want to lose to me next? You want some, come get some. Hey, but hey, if that means there's another Card Hero series, I'm game. See ya.